My Circle K powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Good evening, sports fans, and thank you for tuning in to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. My name is Jonathan Kerman. The man behind the lens is John O'Forey, and we're coming to you live from Dennis Murphy Court inside South Medford High School in beautiful Medford, Oregon. Thank you for joining us this evening, and welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. Tonight, a couple of Rogue Valley rivals will duke it out as the Grants Pass Lady Cavers come to town to take on your South Medford Panthers in the season opener. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for events on TableRockSports.net. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to their YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search Table Rock Sports, and click that red subscribe button. Helps us stay in the game and continue to provide free coverage of these high school athletic events, absolutely free on any device. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break to hear from some of these amazing local sponsors who made this broadcast possible. When we come back, we step into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner and take a look at both squads. You're watching the Panther pregame show on TableRockSports.net. We'll be back right after this.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bills Glass. Having new windows installed by Bills Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bills Glass show you what you've been missing. Bills Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Panther pregame show on TableRockSports.net. Time now for the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Bills Glass. Bills Glass is the clear choice in Southern Oregon for almost 50 years. Locally owned and family run. Bills Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass. When you hear that crash, think Bills Glass. Let's take a look first at the visitors tonight. The Grants Pass Lady Cavers, hailing from the Southwest Conference, just a couple miles north on the I-5. Lady Cavers, coached by Scott Wakefield, and their roster, a young squad. The Grants Pass Lady Cavers feature just 2 upperclassmen. They're led by seniors Emily Rund and Kaylin Teagle. Everyone else on the varsity roster is an underclassman. So a bright future ahead for this Grants Pass Lady Caver squad. Going to try to play up to one of the top teams in Southern Oregon, your South Medford Lady Panthers. Let's take a look at the Grants Pass Lady Caver squad now. Number 1, sophomore Isabel Lopez. Number 2, freshman Brooke Anderson. Sophomore number 4, Reagan Bruner. Sophomore number 10, Paige Pastrell. Sophomore number 11, Sophie Mock. Senior number 13, Emily Rund. Freshman number 14, Brooklyn Wakefield. Sophomore number 15, Addison Hull. Sophomore number 23, Jocelyn Seidel. Senior number 33, Kaylin Teagle. Freshman number 44, Atiana Vainuku Johnson. And freshman number 45, Isis Poteet. And now we step into the Bills Glass Coaches Corner for your South Medford Panthers. Once again, coached by legendary, the incomparable Tom Cole. Assistant coaches Hannah Warren and Yarimi Mejia. South Medford Panthers again will look to contend for a state championship, as they seem to do year after year after year under the leadership and guiding hand of Tom Cole. Let's take a look at their roster now. Senior number 0, Kylie Chamberlain. Senior number 1, Tony Coleman. Freshman number 2, Donovan Hunter. Junior number 3, Lottie Dillard. Senior number 5, Emma Schmerbach. Freshman number 10, Kiana Settle. Junior number 11, Sierra Loeb. Junior number 12, Tanisha Coley. Senior number 13, Lainey DeLynn. Senior number 20, Bella Stone. Freshman number 21, Kim Cerrone. Sophomore number 24, Tatum Schmerbach. Sophomore number 32, Kendall Feely. And senior Shakia Teague Perry. The South Medford Panthers had their season opener against Roseburg canceled, and so this is both their home and season opener tonight, and we are so happy to be bringing it to you live here on TableRockSports.net. So great to have fans back in the stands once again. Sorry you can't be here with us, but you're getting the next best thing, and that's watching it live for free on any device on TableRockSports.net. We're going to step away for one more quick commercial break, and when we come back, the pregame ceremony and the starters' introductions live from Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Lady Panther basketball comes your way next on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach, or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, God! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine, not so far away, that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day, and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens, called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. Live look at the pregame ceremony here from South Medford High School. South Medford Lady Panthers get their 2021 season kicked off in just a couple of minutes.
as we begin our lineups for the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, at number 1, we have Isabel Lopez. Number 2, Brooke Anderson. At number 4, Reagan Bruner. At number 10, Paige Pastrell. Number 11, Sophia Mock. Number 13, Emily Runn. At number 14, Brooklyn Wakefield. Number 15, Addison Hall. Number 23, Jocelyn Seidel. At number 33, Kaylee Teagle. And at number 45, Isis Poteet. And here are your South Medford Panther girls. At number 0, Holly Chamberlain. At number 1, Tony Coleman. At number 2, Donovan Hunter. At number 3, Lottie Dillard. At number 5, Emma Schmierbach. At number 10, Hannah Seidel. At number 11, Sierra Lugal. At number 12, Tanisha Foley. At number 13, Lainey Dowman. At number 20, Bella Stone. At number 21, Kim Saran. At number 24, Tatum Schmerbach. And number 32, Kendall Feely.
And so there you have it, the player introductions for both squads. Two Rogue Valley rivals. Long history between these two schools, between these two teams. And we're excited to bring you the 2021 season opener for your South Medford Panthers. Grants Pass will start with possession. And we are underway with a steal right off the bat. Donovan Hunter lays it off for Lainey DeLynn, who puts it up and in. And then a foul in the backcourt. South Medford not wasting any time. This is a hallmark defense of Tom Cole, playing that full court press. Give you the starters for both squads. For the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, up in the front court, there's Sophie Mock, Reagan Bruner. And there's a steal by South Medford once again. Lainey DeLynn on the steal. Kylie Chamberlain to the deck, able to save it for South Medford. Steps into a three and buries it. 5 points off of turnovers for the South Medford Panthers to start this game. And there's a block by Tanisha Coley. So again, the starters for Grants Pass: Brooke Anderson, Reagan Bruner, Sophie Mock, Emily Rund, and Kaylin Teagle. There's Teagle with it. And her pass a little bit off the mark. Mock able to get it down for just a second, and it's stolen once again. Bella Stone, count it, and one. South Medford roaring out of the gate. As Stone looking to complete the three-point play, it's 7-0. All 7 points for South Medford coming off of turnovers. The starters for South Medford: Kylie Chamberlain, Donovan Hunter, Tanisha Coley, Lainey DeLynn, and Bella Stone. And there's that full court press once again. South continues to apply the pressure, and then a foul is called. That'll be charged to Coley. Side out of bounds for Grants Pass. Up ahead it comes to Sophie Mock. Mock loses the basketball, and a jump ball has been called. Ferocious defense for the South Medford Panthers as the possession arrow points in their favor. There's Coach Tom Cole shouting out orders. Has to be pleased with how his team started to play so far. Cross-court pass, Kylie Chamberlain, 2 for 2 from downtown. It's a 10-0 run, 11-0 run to start the game for South Medford. And again, a very young Grants Pass team. As there's a foul on the perimeter, going to be charged to Lainey DeLynn. Remember, just 2 seniors on this Grants Pass squad, Emily Rund and Kaylin Teagle. Everybody else is an underclassman. And you have to imagine they haven't seen anything like this ferocious, tenacious, swarming South Medford Panther defense. Pass up top, off the fingertips of Mock, stolen away. Laying it up and in at the other end, Bella Stone. And a timeout called by Grants Pass. We'll take one as well. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net.
That we have the best selection and the best value for the dollar.
My name's Haley, and I've been showing sheep for 5 years through 4-H and pigs for 2 years through 4-H. 2 years ago I got grand champion, and today I got reserve grand champion. It's a really good program, and it teaches the kids self-responsibility. The program wouldn't be how it is today if we didn't have people like Sherb coming out and supporting us.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford starting their 2021 season off with a roar. 13 unanswered to start the game. 10 of the 13 points coming off of turnovers. And that ball deflected out of bounds, side out for Grants Pass. Ball loose, stolen by South Medford. That time Donovan Hunter with the swipe. Kylie Chamberlain penetrates, gets it to Hunter, the free throw jumper. Just off the mark. Kylie Chamberlain gets it back, flips it up and in. Chamberlain with 8 points, and there's another steal on the inbound. Bella Stone with it. She backs down, puts it up, it rolls off the front lip. And Grants Pass able to get a defensive rebound. The Lady Cavers will look to get it into the front court. Emily Rund gets it over to Brooke Anderson. Anderson, the freshman, gets it over to Reagan Bruner. Sophomore looking down low, pass deflected out by Tanisha Coley. Pass inbounded. Down low to Teagle, and a jump ball has been called once again. South Medford just seems to be everywhere right now on the defensive end. And a substitution for the Lady Cavers. Jocelyn Seidel will check in to replace Sophie Mock. And a 5-second violation has been called on Grants Pass. More tenacious defense on display by South Medford. As Donovan Hunter gets it to Kylie Chamberlain, looking for that third three, unable to connect that time. She was 2 for 2 from that right corner in this first quarter, and then gets called for the touch foul in the backcourt. Donovan Hunter, just a sophomore, but looking very comfortable in Tom Cole's system. She'll check out. And checking in is Kendall Feely and Tatum Schmerbach for South Medford. And then a foul called on the drive. And then a foul is called on the shot. A late whistle. But it'll be called against Kendall Feely. And that will send Brooke Anderson to the free throw line. The Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford hope you are enjoying tonight's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaressouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help with your vision needs. And the whistle blows. Is that a lane violation, I believe, is called against South Medford. And the first point of the game rattles in for Grants Pass. Up top with it is Bella Stone. Over to Kylie Chamberlain. She'll dial up another three and connects. Kylie Chamberlain, 3 for 4 from downtown in this first quarter. She's got 11. Grants Pass player on the floor, picked up by South Medford. There's Chamberlain once again. On the steal was Kendall Feely. 15 of the 20 South Medford points coming off of turnovers. There's another steal. Bella Stone with it to Chamberlain in the corner for 3. Bang! Kylie Chamberlain locked in right now. 4 for 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Grants Pass in their set now. Kaylin Teagle has it stolen away. Kendall Feely with her second steal off the bench. Chamberlain thought about the three, drives, and will kick it out to Bella Stone. Back to Chamberlain, the other corner. Bang! Kylie Chamberlain cannot miss. Up to 19 points in the first quarter. That inbound stolen away. It goes to Chamberlain, and she lays it in. Bella Stone with her third steal in the first quarter. It's 28-1. And now we will have a media timeout. Grants Pass needs it. Kylie Chamberlain, 21 points in the first quarter. 21 of South Medford's 28. We'll be back right after this on TableRockSports.net.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the Kylie Chamberlain Show. 21 points. And she is 5 for 6 from downtown in this first quarter to propel South Medford to a 28-1 advantage. Stepping up to the free throw line for Grants Pass is Kaylin Teagle. And it's off the mark, rebound controlled by South Medford. The Panthers will push it once again. Bellastone with it on the left wing, gets it up top to Schmerbach. They swing it around to Chamberlain. Looking down low for Coley, and that pass stolen away by Grants Pass. Jocelyn Seidel with the swipe. Up ahead to Sophie Mock. The spin, and she's blocked, but a foul. Tatum Schmerbach playing defense and gets whistled for the foul. And as good as the starters have played, the reserves, Kendall Feely and Tatum Schmerbach, have kept up the pace as Mock is able to connect on the free throw. And the loose ball controlled by Grants Pass. Reagan Bruner with the rebound. Sophie Mock with it up top. Over to Brooke Anderson. And then nearly stolen away, and it is. South Medford with it to Kylie Chamberlain for three. Just short. And out of bounds. It'll be Grants Pass ball. There you see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Ball out of bounds, last touched by South Medford. .141 remaining in the first quarter. Grants Pass gets it in the corner. Nearly stolen, but GP able to recover. Reagan Bruner with it. Cross-court pass down low to Sophie Mock. Mock passes it out. The long two is good by Reagan Bruner. And that is the first field goal of the game for Grants Pass. South Medford swings it around. Bellastone thought about the three and said she'll take it out. In the corner, Tatum Schmerbach. Her three bounces out. Loose rebound. Falls to Delaney DeLynn. Her putback can't go. And now Sophie Mock leading the charge the other way for Grants Pass. Brooke Anderson swings it around to Jocelyn Seidel. Over to Bruner. Ball loose down low. Controlled by Grants Pass. Bruner gets it over to Anderson. Her long two is good. 4 unanswered for Grants Pass. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Laney DeLynn will dial up a three. Off the mark. Loose ball. And it's DeLynn who tracks down her own rebound, then knocked out of bounds by Mock. 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. DeLynn will try again, same spot. Missed it wide right. And then a foul in the backcourt as DeLynn trying to draw a charge. And the free throw off the mark. Loose ball still in play. South Medford has it for the final second. And that will do it. A rip-roaring first quarter for the South Medford Panthers. 28-6, the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, thanks to 21 points put in by Kylie Chamberlain. Stick around. The second quarter of action comes your way next on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Medford School District, we have a shared vision. All are learning, and learning is for all.
We all have a role to play when it comes to preventing COVID-19 at school.
And in our community.
Our community agreement states,
I will
wear my mask at all times.
And properly. I will
maintain physical distancing.
Stay arms length apart.
I will
wash my hands often.
For 20 seconds, soap and water.
I will
stay home when I'm sick.
This is our MSD community agreement.
To keep our schools safe.
And the community safe.
On the turnover, Sophie Mock scores the first 2 points of the second quarter for Grants Pass. And another turnover. So now GP turning up the defensive intensity, forcing back-to-back turnovers to start the second quarter as they try to crack into this 20-point deficit. Toni Coleman into the game for the first time, and she's pushed and fouled at the other end. Coleman, one of the fastest players in the Southwest Conference, showing off the wheels there. And she'll head to the line to shoot two. You're watching the 2021 season opener for the South Medford Panthers. They came out of the gate hot. In particular, Kylie Chamberlain, younger sister of South Medford alum Ula Chamberlain. Kylie Chamberlain went 5 for 7 from 3 in the first quarter, had 21 of South Medford's 28 points in that first quarter. South forced 7 steals in the first quarter. They were up 26-1 at one point. And the full court press applied by Tom Cole's team is every bit as ferocious as we remember it being. The putback off the free throw, no good. A pass up ahead of the front court, controlled by Grants Pass, and then a foul. The one blemish for South Medford, that is their 10th team foul. And we're just 51 seconds in to the second quarter. Substitution for Grants Pass, Isabel Lopez comes in to replace Brooke Anderson for GP. But aside from the fouls, Coach Tom Cole couldn't ask for a better start to the 2021 season. The second free throw is good by Jocelyn Seidel. And on another South Medford turnover, a foul is called, and it's going to go against Grants Pass. So South able to avoid getting burned on the turnover. Toni Coleman looking for the inbound. Gets it up top to Donovan Hunter. Bounce it around. The flip shot by Sierra Logue off the mark. And now Grants Pass running the other way. Jocelyn Seidel up ahead to Sophie Mock. Mock controls it, gets it over to Emily Runn. She puts up a three, misses it wide. Offensive rebound off the mark on the putback. And Donovan Hunter the rebound for South. The Panthers coming the other way. Toni Coleman flying in, counted, and the foul. Blink and you'll miss her. Toni Coleman will head to the line looking to complete the three-point play. Coleman able to get 3 the old-fashioned way. Pass in the front court, stolen away by Emma Schmerbach. Schmerbach over to Lottie Dillard. Dillard back to Schmerbach, and she's fouled. The foul starting to rack up for Grants Pass now. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins at My Circle K. Schmerbach connects on the first free throw. Off the mark on the second. Rebound falls to Grants Pass. Dawson Seidel into the front court, gets it right back from Brooke Anderson, and then has it stolen away by Schmerbach. Tony Coleman leading the break the other way. Coleman looking for Dillard. Dillard lays it up and in. Defense to offense is South Medford's bread and butter, and they are eating right now in this first half against Grants Pass. Nifty dribbling by Seidel, gets to the bucket, puts it up, and is fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Table Rock Sports says thank you to over the 100 new YouTube subscribers this spring. It helps us keep these games coming. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click on that red subscribe button if you'd like to join the team. Thank you for your support. And we are just so grateful to once again be bringing you coverage of high school athletics here in Southern Oregon. One of 2 from the free throw line goes Seidel. Reagan Bruner checks back in. Tony Coleman with it for South. Over to Donovan Hunter. In the corner, Dillard. Back up top to Hunter. She swings it around. Tony Coleman. She'll take a wing 3. Just off the mark. Dillard with the offensive rebound. To Hunter. Hunter. Nice drop pass down low to Sierra Logue, who is blocked, but a foul is called. Sierra Logue will head to the line to shoot 2. Logue perfect on that free throw. And a pretty stroke from Sierra Logue. Lead back up to 16 for South Medford. The entry pass tipped away by Dillard. The entry pass stolen away by Tony Coleman. Coleman leading the break. Gets it over to Hunter. Down low to Logue. She can't get it, but has her own miss. The turnaround shot doesn't fall. Grants Pass with the rebound. Isabel Lopez gets it off to Brooke Anderson, who crosses the timeline. Over to Kaylin Teagle. To Lopez. Lopez looking to drive and will get fouled. That is the 12th team foul called against South Medford. And that'll mean more free throws for Grants Pass. Still a lot of game left to be played. As Lopez connects on the free throw. Kylie Chamberlain and Bella Stone checking back in for South Medford. Remember, Kylie Chamberlain came out nuclear hot in that first quarter. 5 for 7 from 3. good for 21 of South Medford's 28 first quarter points. Bellaston with it on the right wing for South. She picked up her dribble in a bit of trouble. Gets it over to Emma Schmerbach. Schmerbach drives, puts it up. Count it. No! Erase the shot. A charge called. Nice job by Isabel Lopez of Grants Pass to get in the way of that drive. And then stolen away by South Medford once again. Emma Schmerbach up ahead to Toni Coleman, who lays it in. South matching their largest lead of the game. And the bank shot is good by Emily Rund for Grants Pass. South up ahead. Kylie Chamberlain thought about the three. The dump pass down low. And it's going to go last touch by South Medford. And a TV timeout has been called. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. Halfway through quarter number 2 here at Dennis Murphy Court. We'll be right back after this.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone. Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford with a 25-point lead halfway through period number 2. South came out of the gate hot. And Grants Pass has done a better job in the second quarter, but going to take a lot to overcome this monumental deficit, especially against Tom Cole's defense. Kylie Chamberlain swings it around to Emma Schmerbach. Up top to Toni Coleman. Back to Kylie Chamberlain. Thought about the three. Hands it off to Toni. Coleman looking for an angle. Drives. Hits the deck. Whistle blows. And a foul will be called on Grants Pass. Kylie Chamberlain in and out. There, right place, right time. Couldn't get the offensive putback was Tanisha Coley. And then a foul called on the second rebound. And it'll be free throws. For Tanisha Coley. 1-1. And a rebound to Grants Pass. Isabel Lopez working against Toni Coleman, and a foul is called. Kendall Feely will come in to replace Toni Coleman. And Addison Hull will check in for Grants Pass to replace Emily Runt. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The season opener for the South Medford Panthers on TableRockSports.net. And one more sub for Grants Pass. Or excuse me, for South Medford, rather, as Tatum Schmerbach checks back in for the Panthers. Bella Stone down low to Kylie Chamberlain. Tripped as she flipped up the shot. Foul is called, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. And Kylie Chamberlain connects on the free throw. Just her first points of the second quarter after connecting on 5 threes in the first. Go along to get to 21 points in that first quarter. And she is perfect on both free throws here in the second. Jocelyn Seidel picked up her dribble. Hands it off to Brooke Anderson, gets it right back. Seidel drives, had it knocked away. Anderson was there for the rebound. And then up ahead, Kylie Chamberlain leaking out. And couldn't get the ball over the backboard. It was hit, the ball hit the underside of the backboard, loose ball. Possession arrow points in favor of Grants Pass, so they will take over possession. Jocelyn Seidel with the nifty dribbling. And the flip shot unable to go. Tanisha Coley gets it to Bella Stone in the corner. Kylie Chamberlain! Not that time. And another jump ball has been called. This time possession arrow points in favor of South Medford. Coming up in just over 2 minutes, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. We'll break down all of the first half action, take a look at the leading scorers, and get you ready for the second half between South Medford and Grants Pass. Tanisha Coley hands it off, 3 on the way, off the mark, loose ball, fought for, and controlled by Grants Pass. Brooke Anderson for 3 off the heel. And then a strong offensive rebound by Reagan Bruner for the putback. Bella Stone with it. Over to Tatum Schmerbach. Around to Lainey DeLynn. In the corner, Stone open for 3. She connects! Bella Stone with 8 first half points. Just over 70 seconds remaining. Brooke Anderson passes it off to Reagan Bruner. Looking down low for Kaylin Teagle. Met by a wall of white, and she kicks it out. They swing it around to Addison Hull on the right side, and Hull drives and is fouled. It's our sponsors who make this live high school athletic coverage possible for you at absolutely no charge. Big thank you to our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, a big thanks to Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon as our presenting sponsor. With 7 locations to serve you, Siskiyou Cellular, proud presenting sponsor of TableRockSports.net. The second free throw by Addison Hull falls in. And South will have it for the final 40 seconds, if they choose. Other ideas, however, as Bella Stone with authority drives into the key, lays it off the glass and in. Emily Rund had it stolen away by Kendall Feely. South on the run once again. Tanisha Coley, little touch pass from Tatum Schmerbach, and they couldn't finish at the end, but Coley there, not giving up on the play, steals it and flips it up and in. At the buzzer, not going to get there, and that will bring us to the half. What an incredible first half of basketball played by the South Medford Panthers. They will head to the locker room up by 30. We're going to step away for a quick commercial break. When we come back, the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report right here on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report on TableRockSports.net. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford with a 30-point lead over the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, propelled by a 21-point first quarter by Kylie Chamberlain. Before we dive too deep into the stats, first, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor of the halftime report, the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Rec Department. It's time to sign up now for summer fun. Go to playmedford.com where you'll find the Coach Pistole softball camp July 12th through the 14th, led by SOU national champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons and the USTA youth tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit playmedford.com to register today. Well, I kind of spoiled the headline, but hard not to talk about it. Kylie Chamberlain, 21 first quarter points, including 5 of 7 from downtown. She was on fire in the first quarter. South was tenacious, ferocious, swarming on the defensive end. And it wasn't until the 2-minute mark when Grants Pass recorded their first field goal of the game. The Lady Cavers were able to put up a better showing in the second quarter, but still facing a 30-point deficit. And for this Grants Pass squad, as we mentioned at the beginning of the game, in the pregame show actually, only 2 upperclassmen, just 2 seniors on this Grants Pass Lady Caver squad. Everyone else an underclassman. And so it was always going to be a tough task for Grants Pass to come into South Medford High School and take on Tom Cole and the South Medford Panthers. And that swarming full court press defense led to over 20 points off of turnovers in that first quarter alone for South Medford. Just a absolutely dominating performance by South, and the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard really speaks to that. The other leading scorer in this game, Bella Stone. She has 10 for South Medford. For the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, Reagan Bruner leads the way with 4. The Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford hope you are enjoying tonight's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your vision needs. We're going to step away for another quick commercial break. We're going to hear a very important message from the Medford School Department, Medford School District, on reopening schools safely. And then when we come back, the second half of action will kick off between the Grants Pass Lady Cavers and the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report comes your way next after this important message from the Medford School District.
Back. Our middle and high schools are ready to welcome students back for in-person learning.
School may look a little different, but some of the most important things remain the same, like the chance to connect with teachers, see friends, join in activities, and make plans for our future.
Welcome to Hedrick, people! In this video, you will learn key information about how our middle and high schools are preparing for students to return and what we can all do to ensure everyone's safety as we get back to school.
As students arrive, by bus, car, foot, or bike, they will follow new protocols and safety practices. On the bus, students wear masks and sit socially distanced.
Families can find the bus routes on your school's website under Our School. Drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed.
As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door.
A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness.
Students play an important role in keeping others healthy. If you have any of the following symptoms, stay home.
Visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office.
Once inside, students and staff will follow the arrows to keep distance as they walk the halls.
Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged, but when sharing is required for an activity, extra precautions like washing hands before and after are taken. Students will be grouped into cohorts, stable groups of students, and they will stay with those groups during the day. We have increased cleaning throughout the day and are instituting deep cleaning at the end of each day for all high-touch surfaces. Additionally, our maintenance team has worked to increase ventilation throughout our school buildings. Thanks to updates to our system, HVAC systems are set to bring in fresh air an hour before school starts each day, and classroom air will be cycled hourly.
Meals continue at our schools. At our middle schools, students can receive a free breakfast and lunch. Students will eat their lunch in the classroom or the cafeteria while remaining socially distant. At our high schools, students also receive free breakfast and grab-and-go lunch at the end of each school day to bring home. Breakfast will be available for the first few hours of each school day for students.
One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day.
Make sure your mask fits well over both your nose and your mouth, and consider bringing a backup.
Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water,
and using hand sanitizer at stations located throughout the building.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back, students.
Welcome back to the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report here on TableRockSports.net as we bring you coverage of the 2021 season opener for the South Medford Panthers girls basketball team. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. A big lead for the Lady Panthers over the Grants Pass Lady Cavers, propelled by a 21-point first quarter by Kylie Chamberlain. But it truly was a team effort as everybody got involved, especially on the defensive end for the South Medford Panthers. Tanisha Coley, Lainey DeLynn, Bella Stone, Donovan Hunter, Tony Coleman, Emma Schmerbach, all recording defensive stats in that first half. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of looks Tom Cole gives these Grants Pass Lady Cavers in the second half. And as a reminder, these Lady Cavers just 2 seniors on this varsity squad. Everyone else is an underclassman. So a valuable learning lesson, and I'm sure a lot of growth will come from this game for Grants Pass, who have a very bright future ahead. And we'll see how they respond in the second half. You've been watching the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Report on TableRockSports.net. Again, make sure to head over to playmedford.com, where you'll find the Coach Pistole softball camp July 12th through the 14th, led by Coach Pistole and the national champion SOU softball team. You'll also find junior golf lessons and USTA youth tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit playmedford.com to register today. Grants Pass starts with possession. Reagan Bruner. Left side to Brooke Anderson. Anderson drives and is denied. Emma Schmerbach with the rejection. Grants Pass looking to inbound. They get it to Sophie Mock, who will dribble it out. Looking down low, pass deflected and stolen by Schmerbach. So a block and a steal for Schmerbach on that end. Kylie Chamberlain drives, gets it down low to Sierra Logue. Logue in the key, and will get called for the traveling violation. Brooke Anderson drives, and that pass deflected, stolen by Toni Coleman, and she'll lay it up and in at the other end. More defense to offense for the South Medford Panthers. Coleman up to 7 points in the game. Sophie Mock with it up top, being guarded by Coleman. Over to Brooke Anderson. Anderson up top to Kaylin Teagle. Teagle will drive, gets picked up by Kylie Chamberlain, gets it up top to Bruner. Bruner will take a three, misses it short, tried to follow her own miss, but Toni Coleman is there to come down with the rebound. Coleman leading the fast break, gets it over to Donovan Hunter. Hunter down low to Schmerbach, who goes up and gets fouled. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Bill's Glass. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned and family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. And Schmerbach able to connect on the first free throw. South Medford into 50 points now. Trying to match or perhaps surpass the total that the boys put up in their season opener, and they scored 80 against Roseburg. We had that game for you here on TableRockSports.net Monday night. Going up and getting fouled is Brooke Anderson. It was Brooke Anderson who scored the first point of the game for Grants Pass. It was a free throw. And that came around the 5-minute mark in the first. And then Grants Pass wouldn't score again for another couple of minutes. It was a nightmare first quarter for Grants Pass, a dream first quarter for South. Up top, Donovan Hunter, her three off the mark. Grants Pass the rebound. Sophie Mock drives, then dribbles it out. Brooke Anderson with it, over to Teagle. Mock with it, in the corner to Bruner. Bruner drives, Gets it off to Emily Runn. She puts up a three. Short. There for the offensive putback was Bruner. She couldn't get it. Another offensive board. That time it was Sophie Mock. Bodies on the floor, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow points in favor of South Medford. And Tony Coleman and Sierra Logue, along with Emma Schmerbach and Donovan Hunter, starting this third quarter for Tom Cole's team. The little runner by Hunter, unable to get down, and then a foul is called. The one smudge on an otherwise perfect first half for South Medford is that they recorded 13 fouls in that first half. They've got 2 early in this third quarter. And a pass into the backcourt, tracked down by Mock. Mock off to Anderson. Anderson had it poked away by Schmerbach. Out of bounds, it will remain with Grants Pass. Today's game is brought to you in part by Vista Utilities and our friends at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. On the turnover, South, there's a hot shot pass by Kylie Chamberlain. Somehow, Tony Coleman was able to fling that off of a Grants Pass defender out of bounds. That was a heads-up play by Coleman, who she herself was flying out of bounds. And able to save the possession for South. Sierra Logue in the key, unable to get it to go. Rebound to Grants Pass, and they will come the other way. Reagan Bruner wide open, and she buries it. Reagan Bruner with a team-high 7 points. As the layup unable to be able to go, Kylie Chamberlain on the second chance not there, on the third, and she gets wrapped up. A jump ball and a line change for Tom Cole and the South Medford Panthers. Lottie Dillard, Lainey DeLynn, Bella Stone, Kendall Feely, and there's a steal by DeLynn. Up ahead to Dillard. Her layup unable to go. And then out of bounds. Going to be last touched by Grants Pass. It'll be South Medford possession. And Tanisha Coley, the last of the 5 to check in for South Medford. And a TV timeout has been called. We'll step away for a quick commercial break on TableRockSports.net. We'll be back right after this.
In the Navy for 4 years. I went in for education, employment, and travel, and the Navy gave me all of that. I have medical appointments out of the VA DOM. It's a big blessing to us veterans to have transportation, to be able to get out into the community and get involved. I have a cart and do my grocery shopping. When it's loaded, they lower the ramp for me so I can get it on the bus. Now more than ever, I think RVTD is the bus company with a heart.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South maintains possession. In the corner, open was Bella Stone. Elects not to take it. Looking down low for Tanisha Coley. Coley in the key, and she will get fouled on the kickout. In case you're just joining us, Kylie Chamberlain lit the world on fire with a 21-point first quarter to get South out in front early. And they have just continued to grow that lead as the game's gone on. Cross court to Lainey DeLynn. DeLynn to Coley. Tanisha Coley drives, stops. Back to DeLynn, open for three on the wing. Off the mark. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Possession to Grants Pass. Jocelyn Seidel, one of the lead ball handlers for this Grants Pass squad, had it taken away. And then a foul is called as Lottie Dillard. Yet another swipe for the South Medford Panthers. Bella Stone working against Sophie Mock. Hands it off to Kendall Feely. Count it and one. Kendall Feely will go to the line looking to complete the three-point play. Brooke Anderson will check into the game for Grants Pass. Free throw off the mark. Bodies on the floor. A jump ball has been called. And terrific effort by Lainey DeLynn of South Medford, and she's earned her team an extra possession. Up top to Lottie Dillard. Over to Bella Stone. Dillard back to Stone. Using a Tanisha Coley screen. A little pick and roll action. Coley to Dillard in the corner. The three ball on the way. Doesn't draw iron. And still good offense by South Medford. Good passing. Found the open player. On the other end, Grants Pass attacking the basket. First shot didn't go. Second shot didn't go. And then a traveling violation has been called. An up and down called against Grants Pass. Substitutions for South Medford. Kiana Settle into the game, and along with Kim Cerrone. Cerrone with it, gets it to Coley, and then a foul is called. Emily Rund will check in for Grants Pass to replace Sophie Mock. 53-20, South Medford on top on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Down low to Coley. The reverse layup is good. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Pass nearly stolen away by Feely. In the corner, Kaylin Teagle gets it up top. It's Emily Rund. They swing it around to Brooke Anderson, and she's fouled. Working down low, Isis Petit. Hands it off to Jocelyn Seidel. They swing it around. Open for three was Brooke Anderson. And rebound controlled the offensive glass. Jocelyn Seidel was there, and then a foul is called on the entry pass. Just over 80 seconds remaining in the third quarter. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou on TableRockSports.net. In the corner, Brooke Anderson for three. She buries it. Anderson with her first three of the game. Down low, Tanisha Coley with it. Coley looking down low for Kim Cerrone. Cerrone back in her defender down. Then a three up top by Stone. And loose rebound controlled by Grant's pass. Up ahead, controlled by Brooke Anderson. Anderson goes up and gets fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford are hoping you enjoy tonight's game. They have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaressouthernoregon.com to learn how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help with your vision needs. Tatum Schmerbach and is back into the game for South Medford, replacing Tanisha Coley. Second free throw is good by Brooke Anderson. Final 50 seconds of the third quarter. Up top with it is Bella Stone. Picks up her dribble at the elbow. Hands it off to Tatum Schmerbach. Schmerbach looking to get it back and tipped and stolen away by Grant's pass. Brooke Anderson with it on the other end. Up ahead to Jocelyn Seidel. The long two is good. .20 seconds remaining. And a charge has been called. Isabel Lopez will check into the game to replace Brooke Anderson for the final 9 seconds of the third quarter. Over to Bruner. Stopped at half court. And that will do it. We head to the fourth and final frame. South Medford on top. 55-26. Stick around. The fourth quarter is coming your way next here on TableRockSports.net. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the 2021 season opener for the South Medford Lady Panthers basketball team on TableRockSports.net. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grant's pass will start with possession to kick off this fourth and final period. Thank you for joining us here on TableRockSports.net. Jocelyn Seidel in the backcourt for GP. And a zone put on by South. There's a good strip by Kylie Chamberlain to knock it out of bounds. Up top, Emily Runn, three off the mark, a couple of blue jerseys down below. And then the putback up and in by Isis Poteet. Grant's passes closed the deficit to 27. Kylie Chamberlain over to Sierra Logue. Logue off the glass, can't get it to go. Donovan Hunter is there. And the baby jumper from just inside the free throw line is good. Nearly a backcourt violation called on Grant's pass. Body's on the floor and it's stolen away The hustle by Tony Coleman leads to the easy layup on the other end by Kylie Chamberlain, up to 25 points in the game. Poteet hands it off. In the corner, Jocelyn Seidel drives, lays it up, and will get fouled. And the first free throw for Seidel is good. Next one off the mark. Isis Poteet is there, and then is blocked by Sierra Logue. Tony Coleman leading the charge up ahead, blazing down the court, lays it up just off the front lip, able to get her own miss. Donovan Hunter with it. Cross-court pass to Kylie Chamberlain. Chamberlain drives. Back to Hunter. Hunter drives, lays it off the glass and in. And a foul has been called with a 30-point advantage in the fourth quarter. The clock will run. Clock. And you heard one of the fans asking about the clock as it had stopped at 5:47. Brooke Anderson connects on both free throws. Kylie Chamberlain able to track down the loose ball. She'll drive, dumps it off to Sierra Logue. A bit of a rushed shot by Logue. Out of bounds, it'll be Grant's pass ball. Emma Schmerbach will check back in to replace Donovan Hunter. Sophie Mock with it. Pass deflected, but tracked down by Brooke Anderson. Over to Isis Poteet. Kicks it out to Sophie Mock. Her three off the glass. Tony Coleman. One-man fast break off of a miss. Tony Coleman just beats everyone down the floor and lays it in for two. Coleman with 9 now in the game. Poteet drives, kicks it out. The three on the way. A bit off the mark, out of bounds. And it'll be South Medford ball. The clock is continuing to run as Kendall Feely and Kim Cerrone check in for South. Down low, Kendall Feely lays it up and in. Three on the way, just off the back iron. On that shot by Sophie Mock. Tony Coleman, the pass up ahead to Feely. Cross court to Tatum Schmerbach. Finds the cutting Emma Schmerbach. Off the glass, strong rebound by Kim Cerrone. Cerrone hits the deck, ball is loose and it picked up by Grant's pass. And then stolen away by Tony Coleman. South Medford comes up ahead. Emma Schmerbach. She'll drive, and a foul is called. And the clock will stop as we have a media timeout. We'll be right back here on TableRockSports.net right after this.
My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
U.S. Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court, the home of the South Medford Panthers. You're watching the 2021 season opener. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South with a commanding lead late in the fourth. Schmerbach connects on one of 2 free throws. And then a strong move at the other end by Brooke Anderson for Grants Pass. Schmerbach lowers her shoulder and will try to answer, and able to do so. Offensive rebound, flipped up and in by Kendall Feely, the sophomore. Anderson loses her defender, lays it up and in on the baseline drive. Nifty move by Bruner. By Anderson. And then Emma Schmerbach with the answer on the other end. South Medford up to 70. And a perfect free throw put in by Brooke Anderson. She's up to 12 points, team high for Grants Pass, make it 13. And a timeout called by Grants Pass. We'll step away for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back right after this.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, to get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Welcome back to Dennis Murphy Court. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. The South Medford Panthers, in their season opener, have shown why they are one of the top teams in the 6A conference here in Oregon. You see the score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South got things started early with 21 first quarter points by Kylie Chamberlain, including 5 of 7 from downtown. And South, lightning quick, nuclear hot right out of the gate, and never looked back. And it'll be more free throws for South. Off the front lip. Rebound controlled by Grants Pass. Paige Pastrell over to Jocelyn Seidel. Seidel drives and gets denied. Kim Cerrone returned to sender. Lottie Dillard will come on to replace Tatum Schmerbach. Bodies on the floor, ball out of bounds. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow points in favor of South Medford. Final minute of play from Dennis Murphy Court. And a foul is called with 48 seconds left. And a picture-perfect free throw by Kiana Settle, the freshman on this varsity squad for South Medford. And she connects on both free throws. Quick pass up ahead to Addison Hull. A couple of Grants Pass players go down. South had the recovery, but then Hull stuck with the play and stole it away. Entry pass. And then the shot missed by Brooklyn Wakefield. Taken away by South Medford's Kiana Settle. Emma Schmerbach with it now, and she will slow things down for the final 15 seconds. And we'll see if South even bothers putting up a shot in the final 5 seconds here. Settle with it. And that will do it. South Medford wins their season opener with a 72-37 victory over the Grants Pass Lady Cavers. The player of the game, Kylie Chamberlain, 5 of 7 from 3 in the first quarter, 25 points in the game, and just a spectacular performance all around by the entire South Medford Panthers squad. For our executive producer, Joe Brett, and our cameraman, John Ofori, I'm Jonathan Kerman saying so long from South Medford High School. You've been watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We'll catch you next time on TableRockSports.net.